Good day, everybody. I hope you're fine. Still continuing with finance, but it is interesting. So now today we'll be dealing with a sinking fund. I promised that I will make a video. So basically, when you're talking about a sinking fund, right? Well, like it is a smart way of saving money. It is when a savings account it is set up to replace the current item in the future. So now you set up a what? You set up a what? Savings account, so that you can purchase something where in the future. You understand? So for example, companies often purchases large and expensive equipment to use for a certain time period, because they know what those things are going to do, depreciate and lose value. So when that period ends, the new equipment will be required to replace the old one, because the old one will be what? Lost its value and depreciated, and we refer that as what? Scrap value. This is the thing that is what? It was lost value. It is depreciated, in other words. You understand? So now, this is the formula for scrap value. You know it must from grade 11, 1 minus I to the power of n. Yeah, so now, and the new equipment will be more than the amount that they bought it to. Like, I will make an example and outline this thing for you and explain it for you. The current item that they bought, it will be maybe 200,000. And then when they want to buy a new one after certain years, a brand new one will be what? More than what? 200,000. So the new, let me write here, new equipment will be now did what? Inflected, or I don't know the English, inflected, because of what? Inflation, due to this formula. Now it is what? Compound interest. You understand? So now we are now calling it a what? Sinking fund. Companies are smart and they invest money monthly in advance to pay what? The difference between the two things here. So now it is called what? The sinking fund, and we use what? Future value. You understand? So now let's talk. Today I buy a quantum, right? This is the what? Current vehicle. The quantum costs 500,000. It's an example. And then I say after 5 years I want to replace the quantum I'm using and buy a new quantum, right? But I know that my quantum, since it is being like used by passengers, those things, it goes long distance, whatever, it will be lost its value. So let's just maybe period of 5 years. Let me say 10 years. After 10 years, it will lose its value. It will have lost its value because of what? It will be depreciated. Because of this formula, P is equals to 1 minus I to the power of n. And then now, let's just say, for example, after 10 years, the quantum, it will be now costing what? 200,000 rands. You understand? It has lost its value. So after 10 years, the quantum is over elusive value, and it will be costing what? 200,000. Now, I know that after 10 years, I will sell this quantum with what? 200,000. And then now, let me check how much will be a brand new quantum from the shop cost. How much will it cost? Now let's just, for example, I need to just doing an example here. You'll understand it when I'm now doing what? Examples. Now let's just say maybe, for example, it will cost how much? 700,000. You see, after 10 years, due to inflation, this one will be what? 1 plus I to the power of n due to inflation. So now what are we saying here? Since I know that after 10 years, a brand new quantum will be costing 700,000, and the current quantum that I'm using will be costing what? 200,000. How much must I add on the amount that I'm gonna sell my car with to buy a new quantum? This is what we refer as what? Sinking fund. It is what? New equipment minus what? scrap value. Scrap value is this one. So now let me conclude and say sinking fund, it is equals to what? New equipment minus scrap value. What is the new equipment costing? 700,000 rands. What is my depreciated quantum costs? 200,000 there. You understand? So now how much must I save within that period? It must be what? 500,000. You understand? It is just an example. You understand it when you're doing questions. Now, within a period of 10 years, I will need to do what? To save 500,000 rands. Because I will take that 500,000 rand and do what? And add it to the 200,000 to get me what? 700,000. Because after saving this 500,000, I will do what? Sell my quantum with what? 200,000. And then I add what? A new quantum there. You understand? That's how it is with the sinking fund. In the exam, you'll be asked to calculate what? The new amount of a brand new quantum, or maybe tractor, or whatever they will tell you. And then now the second one, they will ask you to what? Calculate what? The depreciated amount of that certain tractor or quantum or whatever. And then they will say calculate the sinking value. Sinking value is basically new equipment minus scrap value. Then you get the answer there. You understand? That is all about sinking fund. There's nothing much there. So to consolidate, why are we using future value? This is the amount that you must have in what? A period of 10 years. So within 10 years, you must have what? 500,000 there. We understand. So now this 500,000 is going to be considered as what? As the future value. And then now they will go, after saying calculate this and this and this, they will go on and say calculate the monthly installment now. You see now, they will be saying calculate the value of X there. You see? So you'll understand it and enjoy it as you're going to be doing what? Examples there. So I just wanted to explain this whole concept of what? Of sinking fund, how it is used. So sinking fund, it is basically like when a company set up a savings account to do what? To replace the current item in the future. This is the one that we'll be using. It is going to be referred to as what? Scrap value after a certain number of years. This one will be a brand new equipment after what? Certain number of years. But now it will have been what? Inflated. Like it will be now more than what they spent to buy this thing. And then now we use what? A future value formula. So this is how this thing works. Sinking fund. New equipment minus scrap value. You understand? So I hope you enjoyed this whole thing about sinking fund. Thank you very much, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed.